What's going on, everybody? It's your main man, Druuill, and I'm back at you again with another video. You guessed it. Let's get right into it. Everybody smash that like button, hit that share button, definitely hit that subscribe button, and show some love in the comments. Let's get it. People will talk about you for being nothing, but damn near kill you for trying to be anything. Let's talk about it. A lot of people feel intimidated when you go to make changes because they are more satisfied with where you're currently at in life. When you go to start making changes, when you go to start making a difference in your life, people start to feel threatened, and they take what you're doing, they take the new lifestyle you're trying to take on, the goals, they see that as a threat, as detrimental to the way they view you. And they want to keep looking at you a certain way so they could be right about all the bad things they've said to other people about you. And when you go to start making changes, when you go to start correcting those wrongs that you've made, when you go to start working on yourself, when you go to start making improvements, it scares people because a lot of times, instead of wishing you the best, instead of speaking good about you and saying that you'll get it, or you're just working on it, or you gotta saying something positive, right? Instead of saying something positive, a lot of people will try to put your name in the dirt because they want to be right, they want to be better than you. All right, a lot of people want to be better than you. So when you start to go improve yourself, when you go to start make changes, people will talk about you, and they'll try to destroy that drive. They'll try to destroy that energy. They'll try to kill that dream because now they see you trying to be something. They see you trying to be anything you want to be. They see you going after it. And now, because the image that they had of you, that false image that they had, you destroyed it, you crushed it, obliterated it, demolished it in your mind, and now you're starting to do it in theirs. They planted a bad version of you in your mind, had you feeling discouraged, had you afraid to try, had you fearful of to try new things, to go places, to just be yourself. All right. And you had to kill that version. You had to not feel that way about yourself. And you had to also deal with people talking about you because they didn't think you were going to be anything, because you're not doing what they think you should do, or you're not doing what they want you to do. They think that you're not going to be anything. And people will look at you, people will judge you. It may not even be that. People may just be looking at you and your situation, and they're talking about you. They're too focused on where you're at right now because that's what they're doing in their own life. They're focused on where they're at right now. And they're looking at you and thinking that you're not going to have anything because right now you don't have anything. Oh, so and so told me if somebody doesn't have anything when you meet them, they'll never have it. That's a lie, depending on who that person is. And if people feel that way, get away from people like that, because people like that, they think negative, and you don't want to be around someone thinking like that, because that's bad for you. But the moment you try to be anything, the moment you try to change your reality, I'm telling you, people will try to kill that dream. You can't have that. You can't do that. What makes you think you can do that? You couldn't even do this. What makes you think you couldn't even graduate college? What makes you think you could do a business? You didn't even finish school. What makes you think you could have a business? You don't even have a job. What makes you think you could have a business? What makes you think you could be successful? People will say terrible things about you. They'll try to kill your dream, all because you want to do something different, all because you believe in yourself. You believe in your ability. You believe in the things about yourself that they doubted in them. People have doubt. They doubt themselves. You don't. You're fearless. You don't doubt yourself. You'll go into something not knowing what to do and come out of it knowing how to do it all, how to do everything, because you're the type of person. You'll teach yourself. You'll educate yourself. You'll learn. You won't give up. You'll figure out what it is you need to do. So let people talk, all right? And as soon as they see you try to work on yourself, then They have everything to say, and they have all these negative things to say. They want to try to stop you. They want to tell you, oh, you need a job. They want to make you feel bad for not having a job. They want to make you feel bad for not going to college, or not getting a degree, or not finishing school, or not doing what they wanted you to do, or not doing what they did. Sometimes your dream is better than what other people chose for themselves. All right. Sometimes they're jealous of the route that you want to take with your life. Sometimes they feel intimidated because you feel you could do great things that they didn't feel they could do. You feel you could do A, B, and C. They were scared to do that. They were scared to try because in their mind, they told themselves they would never make it. They told themselves they could never do that. They told themselves they can't. Why? You told yourself that you can. Everything that you see yourself doing, tell yourself that you can. And you know that. You know that that's a part of the secret. You got to tell yourself that you can, and you have to believe that you can. And patience plays a part in that. So people that don't believe in themselves, people that didn't believe in themselves, didn't believe that they could follow their dream, didn't believe that they could have that car, have that house, have that amount of money, have the lifestyle that they wanted. They settled for what they settled for something else, and they didn't go after their dream. They didn't live it. And the people who are going to do that, they're going to have something negative to say about. They're going to try to kill your dream. They're going to try to put you down because you are going after what they were afraid of. You are using the things in yourself that they didn't tap into. They could have tapped into it. They could have woken up and chose the route that you're taking, chose to believe in themselves, chose to believe in their abilities, chose to make the best of themselves, find out what it is they want to do, be creative with that, and become successful with that. Even if it's cleaning shoes. All right, you could be the best shoe cleaner, whatever it is, become the best at it. So whatever it is you do, you become the best at it. You do it like no other person does it. You do it like nobody else does it. All right. And that way, when people try to kill your dream while you're working on it, you'll have in mind, you can't stop me because I'm going to be the best. You can't stop me because I'm going to be the greatest at what it is that I do. I'm going to make sure that I'm the very best that I can be at what it is that I do. So that way, what I'm putting out, what I'm doing will be undeniable. Okay. It won't, nobody will be able to refuse it. They won't be able to turn it down. And that's how you want to view yourself. You want to be able to view yourself as something that's unstoppable, that could get whatever it want, get whatever you want, have whatever you want, and be whatever you want. And don't let people take that from you. People don't have it in them, so they want to take it from you. They might even take your dream along with it. You always seen cartoons and shows where they'll have a person that's working on something and that person will put them down for it. That's a terrible idea. Don't do that. And then a week later, that person is going around selling the same thing that they just told that person to not do. And then that person's like, hey, you took my idea. That's why you keep your ideas on hush mode. All right. Keep your ideas on hush mode until you create it, until you put it out. People are already talking about you already. You need, the less people have to talk about you, the less people have to say about you, the better. All right. If it's not something that'll motivate someone, if it's not something that inspires someone, if it's not something that will educate someone, if it's not something that'll help someone heal, help somebody relate to something so they don't feel alone, all those things are different. But your ideas, personal endeavors, things you want to be, things you want to do, things you want to have, keep them to yourself. All right. Keep them to yourself, because people will try to kill your dream. You can't, and there's no denying it. People don't want you to have things that they don't have. Somebody doesn't have a nice, expensive, fancy car. You think they're going to want you to have it? No, that's just the way people are. People don't want you to have anything better than them. And when you do, they get upset, they get jealous, and they get in their feelings about it if they're a hater. That's why you only want rich and successful friends. You only want friends that are doing better than you. When you hang around people that are doing better than you have a chance to learn more. You have a chance to grow more. You have a chance to expand your mind. All right, you're gonna have certain experiences other people won't have because you're gonna be constantly be leveling up. They're just a conversation with being around them, just peeping what's going on. You'll just learn and pick up things. So don't be around people who talk about you for being nothing. Don't be around people who will try to kill your dream. You may think they're just talking bad. You may just think, oh, they just don't want me to be successful. That will make you doubt yourself the longer you hang around that energy. The more you're around that, the more doubt you're going to have, the more faith you're going to lack, the more belief you're not going to have. And their voice could pop into your mind at any moment, and you don't want that seed to be planted in your mind. Because if their seeds get planted in your mind, then you start watering them with your thoughts. Is this true? And maybe I'm not good enough. Maybe I won't make it. Maybe I can't make it out. Maybe there is no way out. As long as you think like that, there won't be a way out. Like your thoughts can stop your mind from attracting what you need to make progress. So you can't think that you'll never make it just because where you're at currently. You can't think you'll never make it because somebody told you that you'll never make it. They told you that because they want you to think that and they want you to believe that. So you have to think that you will make it. You have to think there is a way out. You have to see the light at the end of the tunnel. All those little corny cliches that nobody paid attention to, little poster on the wall at the job or in the office or whatever. Those things really do hold weight. So, it's just up to you. It's up to your mind. It's up to what you choose to think. So it's already bad enough. All right. People will talk about you for being nothing. So-and-so doesn't have this, so-and-so doesn't have that, so-and-so's not married, so-and-so doesn't have a partner, so-and-so is on the other side. Like people have nothing else to do with their mind except to imagine things, make up lies, and talk about people that just want to do better in life. All you want to do is use your time to your advantage and become successful and do your very best. That's it. And people will talk about you for not having nothing, but try to kill you for trying to be something. Don't be around nobody and not have a job or not have this, but you think you can be great. You think you can have more out of life. You think you could be something. But that's why I'm telling you, don't let people find this out. You don't let people find that out. All right. Especially the people around you. You do not let people find that out. They're going to talk bad about you. They're going to put you down and they're going to make you think that you're not good enough. They're going to make you think that you can't make it and try to cast spells on you to make you think negatively about your goals. So, and to avoid people trying to kill you, trying to be anything, what you are going to want to do is you're going to want to be the best you can be at it. Because if you're the best you could be at it, they can't kill that. They can't kill your spirit if you're the best. All right. Michael Jordan, he was the best. Floyd Mayweather, he was the best. Uh, who else? Louis Armstrong, he was the best as far as playing music and trumpet playing. Who else? We got Michael Jackson, he was the best. We got Sammy Sosa, despite the little skin color thing, whatever. Yo, he was one of the best players out there, yo. Yao Ming, one of the best centers in the league, man. Who else? Shaq, one of the best centers in the league, bro. Shaq is like one of the all-time best basketball players ever. They just said it in when they were talking about his pond the other day. You know how many people probably try to discourage Shaq, even though he was big enough to make it. They probably told him he was too slow. You're too big to be in the NBA. You won't make it. You're too slow. You're not fast enough. You might be too fat. Who knows what they told him? You're not smart enough. They always, how they try to say big people aren't smart. But I'm sure there were some things along the line that every great person was told to try to discourage them. All they chose to do was not believe in it. They chose to believe in the fact that they could instead of the person telling them that they can't. And that's all you have to do. And you just have to keep working on it and keep seeing that reality happen for you and know that it will happen and think that it's going to happen because it will. All you gotta do is, like, I'm gonna keep saying it, and I'm not gonna stop saying it. Don't give up. I read too many stories, done seen too many documentaries of people this close. Oh, if I had just stuck with it, if I had just kept going, if I just waited one more week, and they lost their shot. You don't want to be one of those people. Take that into consideration. I'll see everybody in the next video. I want to thank you for hitting the like button, hitting the subscribe button, hitting that share button, showing some love in the comments. It's been another DruuTube video. I'll see everybody in the next video. Peace.